Hey, it's me, Art of Singularity, and welcome to my new video. In this video, I'm going to be drawing, well, a bunch of characters actually. So, yeah. Yeah, it's way more than three. It's one, two, three, four, maybe around five or six. So basically the entire page got filled up. And yeah, I like how all of them turned out, mostly. I almost messed up on one, but I fixed it, so that's cool. Let me see. Do I know which one is my favorite? I don't actually think I do. I'll have to judge them when I see them after I kind of forgot which ones I drew, basically. So, but I think my line work in relation to like the confidence that I've been drawing them with, like instead of drawing them in multiple lines, I think I've gotten better at that. So most of the bodies and drawings in this was like, yeah, I like how they turned out. The first one is pretty solid. It's just like a chest and head shot, really. It's supposed to be like a slouching pose, I guess. Well, you'll see. Yeah, I had to figure out the hand position for this one. It was supposed to be like resting the hand on it, resting the head on the hand, but I ended up not doing that because I don't know. I don't know. I just found a better pose for it. So yeah, I like expressions. Most of the expressions on this page is pretty good too. So yeah. Nice spiral design. I think that looks pretty nice. Let me think. Oh, I think like the third or fourth drawing is actually my favorite. Well, I'll point it out when I actually draw it, but I've been not really struggling. The consistency between me getting good drawings and bad drawings has gone way down, kind of in a sort of way, because the way that I draw the bodies now with the oval technique, like the circle technique, because I'm doing that now and it's new to me, I've been struggling a lot with it. But for some reason, this page turned out really well. Like, I drew most of the lines with pretty good steadiness, usually not having to do more than two lines, so that's pretty cool. This one is a low angle shot. I've been trying to learn how to do them better with the technique, because usually if I'm simplifying the body into like squares, or not squares, cubes, right? If I'm simplifying the body into cubes, then you can tell the perspective, you can judge it more easily because of the way that all the faces of the cubes work, you can tell, the perspective. But for the ovals, since there is no faces, I can't tell that well. So it's more based on just my knowledge and my built up knowledge of where the body parts are supposed to be and how big they're supposed to be. So, but I think I've gotten better at that, so that's cool. Perspective isn't as hard as it used to be for me. Even though I'm using this new, well, not new, but this, I've started using this new oval thing. But yeah, it's pretty cool. What's pretty cool? What exactly is pretty cool? The way that I draw? No, well, maybe, yeah, I guess. No, it's the technique, the way that I'm able to do the perspective properly. Is that pretty cool? I guess. It's good that I've gotten better at that, though. I guess the only thing that I messed up here on is that a anyways, that no one cares about the grammar here. Is the rib cage. So I think it should have been smaller, or maybe the chest should have been lower down, maybe. So I definitely did mess up on it, but I think it's all right for now. Obviously, it's just a sketch. So because it's just a sketch, I don't need to focus all my energy onto me messing it up, right? And yeah, no, because if I was trying to finish this artwork and turn it into like a digital piece, so like I take a picture or something, or maybe I was trying to finish it on the actual page, I'd probably be using pen if I was on, doing traditional, and if I was on digital, I'd probably be using, what's it called? Well, you could erase in digital, and undo, so I'd be able to fix it. Of course, I probably want to get it perfect on the first try, or as close to perfect as you can, but I think it's fine for sketching to mess up, obviously, right? I mean, nothing's gonna happen if you mess up sketching. It's just, do it over again. So yeah, so then there's this character, this is more of a level shot. There's not really much perspective to be had, other than like the 3/4 view, but that's not, like, you don't need to do any massive foreshortening for this. It's just pretty easy. It's pretty easy for me, unless did I mess up? Let me see. I don't think so. I think that, yeah, pretty good. Pretty cool. So out of these 3 drawings that I've done so far, well, I haven't finished this one, so I should probably wait until. I really like the perspective on the bottom right one, but then again, the bottom left one is also pretty cool. The middle one is kind of basic, so I guess that one is my least favorite. So, yeah. Although I guess the simplicity is pretty cool too. Like, drawings don't have to be that detailed or complicated. You can just make them simple and it's fine. So the fact that this one is simple doesn't actually, well, I guess technically what I was saying is, yeah, it kind of does, but it's not bad. It's not a bad sketch. I think this sketch is fine. I like the outfit, actually. Hold on. This is hold on. Wait. Maybe I like this one more than the bottom right one, just because of the outfit and the hair. The hair is kind of cool. So yeah, okay, I've changed. I like the middle one. So it's bottom left, then the middle one, then the bottom right one. Okay, so now this is the this is the next character. I don't know why I got caught up on that one. This is the next character. So it's just, let's see. I think it's a pretty normal shot. Yeah, very, very normal. Is it pointing like a thumbs to, like, but pointing the thumb to yourself? Pointing to yourself, I guess. And plus, because this character is like kind of squeezed between the other two, there is less for me to do with the body, so it's a very simple drawing. Just only the arm. But yeah, look at like the lines that I'm drawing for this one is way less scratchy. So I think I like that. I like the fact that I've improved with that. Definitely way better than the last one. Less unnecessary lines, I think. And so, yeah, that's pretty cool. I just need to work on that more. And it's fine for my sketches to be messy, but it's also it just looks better, especially it's because I'm doing videos too, right? So even if I can understand it, other people kind of need to be able to see know what's happening. It's like handwriting. Like, it's fine if you can understand it, especially if it's just your personal notes, but if other people are looking at it, then you should probably make it a little bit easier to understand. Unless you can somehow do it messy and have it easy to understand. Easy to understand. That's also a possibility. So this is another pose. This is a side profile. It's like a crawling pose too, so. So also, I like the previous drawing that I just did. I think I like that one more than the middle one. Just more, it's a more interesting expression, more mischievous. Mischievous. I had to say it twice because, you know, you wouldn't get the message. You wouldn't get the message if I only said it once. So yeah, I did a crawling pose like this in the previous video, or well, one of the previous videos today. So, or maybe yesterday, but this is just me trying to, I guess, get a redemption on that because I failed it last time. It was I had a kind of hard time doing like the butt. I didn't know how to get it properly, or not that, but I just messed up in general. So yeah, this was just me trying to do it over again. It's a slightly different pose, but it still has the same vibe. Oh, there is a lot of unnecessary lines on the face for this drawing, but it's fine. It's fine. The fact that I even acknowledge that, no, I did mess up on the faces, I think that's good enough, right? Because now it's in my mind that I messed it up, and so in the future I'm gonna try and fix that. So I think that's pretty okay. It's okay. Yeah, I guess I had a harder time on this drawing than I did on the others. It's definitely a more complicated drawing. I don't tend to do crawling poses that much, so, or, you know, I don't draw that many crawling poses, so I just had a harder time figuring out what to do. There's less muscle memory for me. And I guess muscle memory is pretty important when you're drawing because, well, it takes less work and less searching lines. So yeah, I guess what I'm trying to eliminate is the searching lines. I just want the final line for the sketch in. Because this pose was so new, in, you know, relatively new, it took more effort. It took more effort. But I think, yeah, it came out looking pretty cool. So this pose I messed up like pretty badly. So I guess you'll see, but it was a catastrophic failure. The way, so first of all, the upper torso, the rib cage, that's too long. And after I drew the head, well, unless I'm overreacting, but if I remember correctly, I messed up terribly on this one. I drew the head like the head is too big. Yeah, it was kind of just a mess. But even with this this much of a failure, at least in my books, I think I ended up fixing it. So I was actually, yeah, I was definitely considering just scrapping this sketch and just going on to the next one. But I was like, okay, no, let me try and fix it. Maybe I can try and fix it. And I did. I think I did end up fixing it. So instead of, because, you know, I have a pen, so I can't exactly erase, but instead of just scrapping it, I just ended up, yeah. So what I was pointing out right there, that it's disjointed, or it's too long or something. So yeah, it's almost like I forget that I have commentary, but, or maybe, I guess that was a note to myself, really. So you can see how disjointed it is, and it's just me here, my hand, you know, just, I'm trying to figure out how to fix it. And I end up just drawing through the entire thing again, which is like a valid way to fix your mistakes, especially if you can't erase. Just go through it again. I don't think it looks perfect, right? But it's definitely more passable than before. Just like kind of a long torso, but that's better than whatever it was before. Just a disjointed mess. So like, even if you do make a mistake, like what I just did, you know, just keep going. It's fine. Just draw through the mistake. So, yeah. And I'm just going through and shading it because the shading makes all the searching lines kind of disappear sometimes if I do the shading right. I didn't really do the shading around the leg. I guess I was just fed up with this drawing, to be honest. I just wanted to get it over with, so I simply ended up kind of rushing my shading. And by this point, it was probably like maybe 30 minutes into the actual drawing session, whatever this is. So, yeah. I mean, okay, so the video is basically over after this one. But yeah, thank you for 23, maybe? 23 subscribers. Thank you for, yeah, for subscribing and liking and commenting and all that. And thank you for watching all the way to the end of the video also. And you may be like, well, you might not be like this, but you may be like, hey, you're still drawing this drawing, so it can't be that that close to the end of the video. But the problem is the camera that I'm using, it just ran out of battery, so I didn't get to finish it on camera. I mean, you'll get to see the finished page, but you don't get to see me get there, right? It's like when Minecraft YouTubers are Minecraft. It's like when Minecraft YouTubers are mining, and then they just end up, you know, they cut the camera and then they come back and it's like, yeah, I did some mining off camera, you know, I did some building off screen, and then there's just this massive castle. They have like 10 million diamonds. Okay, that's a little bit exaggerated, but yeah, something like that. But yeah, did I say the camera ran out of battery, or did I say it ran out of storage? Because it ran out of battery, not storage, but I probably said that. But yeah, thank you for watching the video, and yeah, and I'm gonna cut to the final page, and then I guess that's it. So, goodbye.